of Kathleen Creations Wreaths and Things, and we're back today because yesterday I came on and I gave you guys a choice. I wanted you guys to help me out. I asked you guys a question. I gave you 3 wreaths to choose from so I can make a wreath for you guys. So I'm just going to review that really quick, and then I'll let you know the one that everyone chose. So the first one, my camera can't go down and move all over the table, so I'm gonna have to bring it to you. So it was this one here. The first one was the Christmas one, which was the elf on a 12-inch wire work form, reform, with this mesh and some ribbon. So this was the Christmas one. The second one was the fall one with this mesh and the white mesh, and it was going to be on a rail form that I made with 2 Dollar Tree candy canes. That was going to be real interesting. We're still going to do that one, but not this time around because these 2 are not the 2 that y'all chose. Hold on, I'm going to show you the one that you guys chose. You didn't choose the fall one, but you did choose the Everyday Home one. So these are the magnolias with the greenery. This is the sign. And this is the grapevine reform that we're going to use today. So this is the one we're going to do today. So go get your grapevines, go get your sign, go get your florals, and come on back. I'm going to clean up my table so we can get started. Also, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Hey, before I get to that, who are you? Let me know who you are. You checking in with me? Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know if you do any crafts and what kind of crafts you do, because I'm always interested in knowing who's watching and what you're into. Never know, we may be into the same thing. If you do wreaths, let me know whether you do grapevine wreaths, you do deco mesh wreaths, you just do poly burlap wreaths. Let me know. I want to know that as well. What I want your opinion on today, we're going to do the Everyday Grapevine Wreath. But do you just want a bow out of this buffalo check, which is the first type of bow I showed you guys yesterday? Or do you want me to make a combination bow of these 2? Okay, so a bow out of these 2, or a bow just made with this check here. So I'm going to show it side by side. A bow out of this one, that's the burlap and check, or just the plain black and white check ribbon. Let me know. Text that in. Let me know. Let me know which one you want, because we're going to be making the bow first. So I'm going to need that input real quick. So come on in. Come on in. When you get your grapevine wreath, you get your sign, get your florals, pick out the ribbon that you want to make. Come on back and then text, hey, I want that burlap check ribbon bow, or I want just the black and white check ribbon bow. Let me know. Well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to clean up my table so we can get started. But when you check in, let me know who you are. Say hi. Hey, Danielle. Thanks for checking in, girl. Appreciate you. I'm going to get this table cleaned up and the stuff out the way. That way I can get to this wreath for you. Hey, when we get to this one, oh, this one is going to be so good. Can't wait to do that. Hey, it's a Saturday. Let me know what y'all did today on your Saturday. I went out and I had a function with my co-workers. So we had a little get together, and that was really, really nice. We had a good time, just relaxing and enjoying each other's company. So we did that today. So I thought that was really, really nice. And then, of course, you know I had to end my day up going to Hobby Lobby. Y'all know me. I got to go to Hobby Lobby. I got to get my fix for some Hobby Lobby. So after I left my co-workers, I then stopped at Hobby Lobby. You know, they closed at 8. So, you know, I was kind of rushing through the aisle. That's why I didn't put it on video. I really didn't have time. I had to hurry, pick what I had to pick and get out of there. They were, you know, about to close the doors on me. All right, let me show you what you're going to need today. You're going to need your florals. So whatever florals you pick, right? It can be fall. You can still be doing spring. You know, you can still do spring. It's still summer. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You do your own thing. So whatever color florals that you want, that's what you're going to need. So you're going to need your florals. If you're going to use a sign, your sign, you're going to need some pipe cleaners or Chanel stems that you're going to attach to the back of your sign, because you're going to use that and attach it to your grapevine wreath. Okay, so make sure you got some Chanel stems to attach to the back of your sign, which is going to attach to your grapevine wreath. So you make sure you have your Chanel stems for that. I showed you guys this tool the last time I made my grapevine wreath, and it's like a little sewing needle, but it's a plastic one. Sorry about that. It's a plastic one, so it goes all in between. You see how it goes in between? Easy, easy. So you go right, and you don't have to fight to get your Chanel stems to go through your grapevine. You use this, and I'll show you exactly how to use that. So, but if you don't have it, you're gonna have to work your way through to get your Chanel stems. But whenever you can get a chance, go into your sewing section, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, look in Walmart too, but I think I got mine from Hobby Lobby if I'm not mistaken, but I think they have in all craft stores. You just go to the sewing section. Okay, you're gonna need your wire cutters because you cut off the stems of your flowers. You're gonna need your staple gun, okay, because you gotta attach your pipe cleaners to the back of your sign. So you're gonna need your staple gun. And also, you guys know me, I have my glue pot, my shore binder glue pot, because we're gonna have to dip our stems in the glue and then attach it to our grapevine wreath. Okay, so you have your glue pot. If you don't have a glue pot, trusty dusty glue gun, don't worry about it. Get your glue gun, whatever glue gun you have, and as you place your flowers in, you just squirt a little glue. No big deal. Don't say, oh, I can't do it because I don't have a glue pot. Go get your glue gun. It'll work just as well. Alright, so this is what I did with this. Let's get started. I looked at my grapevine wreath. I'm going to leave my florals over here. I looked at my grapevine wreath, and you can actually pick how you want your grapevine wreath to lay. And what I mean by that is this would be like a round, almost up and down oval shaped grapevine, right? This right here, a round regular shape. And you put your sign on it, you know, any which way you want to, in the middle, the bottom, wherever you decide to have your sign, you can put it there. But you want to know what? I want to be different, as usual. So I took my grapevine and went like this with it. Now it looks oval. It looks oval, and that's how I want it. And then I could also push it in just a little bit. Just feel my way. Just push it in just a little bit to give it a little bit more of an oval shape. You can do that with the grapevines. You can mold them. So now you got that oval looking shape, because then, yeah, this grapevine is real dirty. Then when you put your sign, and look at that. You have your sign, and you have your sign this way. Or you can turn around and put your sign down here. You have more of a taller wreath at the top. So you decide which way you want to do it. Remember, you don't have to copy off of me. Listen, this is your art. You make it the way you want to. I'm just giving you a blueprint, but you can change it any way you want to. Alright, so let's clean this up a little bit. As soon as you touch your grapevines, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to crack and they're going to shed all over the place. That's just the grapevine. Alright, let me cut this tag off. Now you want to look at your grapevine wreath like I had told you guys before. You want to look at your grapevine wreath, and you want to make sure there's no things that going to stick your customers. Run your hands through it, feel all on it. Like this right here, you see how this is sticking out? You're going to cut that down. So you just take your wire cutter. Now this is a really thick piece. I don't know if my wire cutter will cut it. I probably will have to come with a bigger wire cutter, but we're going to try. There you go. We cut it off. You go to the next piece. Go down to the next piece. And there you go. Now, I found another piece back here that looked like it's a little sharp. Look at that piece. See that piece right there? That's real pointy. We need to definitely cut that off. You do not want any pointy pieces on your wreath that can hurt your customers. That's a no-no, okay? No-no. Don't want that to happen. Not at all. Let's cut this down as far as we can get it down. There you go. So you just fill around your wreath. Continue to go around your wreath. But remember, well, this is not a step that you guys got to do, but I like to cover the back of my wreaths with felt. So I put this wreath on some brown felt. I traced out in the middle, traced out on the outside. I cut that shape out, and after I finish my wreath, I then attach that felt to the back of this wreath. That way, it's very hard for my customers to hurt themselves, because when they hold the back of it, it is covered. Okay? But you also look around, you feel like right now I'm feeling that I got this little sharp part right here that I need to cut off. So we just go in, take our scissors, and get that sharp part out of here. There you go. If your wreaths looks a little ragged a little bit, listen, grapevine wreaths are supposed to be rugged now, so don't think it's going to be perfect. That's not why you're using a grapevine wreath. But if you look at it and it looks pretty clean, you're happy, you're good to go with you, then hey, you're finished. And I'm looking at it and I think it's good to go now. So what we're going to do first is get our sign ready. I'm going to actually tilt you guys down so you can see exactly what I'm doing, but you can follow along with my voice. Make sure you get your grapevines, you get your stuff, and you follow along, okay? Follow along. All right. All right. So we're going to have our grapevine like this. And let's do a test run. Let's do a test run. Let's put our florals, and this is what you can do, ladies and gentlemen. Just listen. Take your time. There's no rush. Take your florals, put them across the top or to the side, however you want this to look. I think I want mine to the side. And you can actually bend them to fit on the grapevine wreath. Bend them, there you go. You put your sign here, you're like, okay. You can move your sign over a little more, which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have my bow coming diagonal with my sign. That's just how I want it. You don't have to do it that way. You can have it coming straight up and down. You can put the sign on the top and the florals on the bottom. Whatever you want to go with, it is up to you. This is your art. You do it the way you want to do it. So I think I'm going to have it like this. I like it this way. And I'll put my nice bow design right here in the middle, fill all that up. I think it'd be perfect. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, which bow do you want? You know we got to make a bow soon. Once we do the sign, we got to make the bow. So let me know if you want me to make a bow like this, with the burlap and check, with the check ribbon, or do you just want the check ribbon bow? I need you guys to help me out. Let me know. The burlap and check ribbon, these two together, or just this one by itself. Let me know, because we're coming up. So when I gotta make a bow, I'm gonna make the bow right after I attach this sign, get the sign ready, we'll be making the bow. So that's how we're gonna have the sign. So we know we want the sign here, so we know we need to attach a chenille stem here to the back. We know we need to attach one right here to the bottom and one right here to the back here. So what we can do is, I was supposed to have my, excuse me, let me see if I can find my, it's always when you're looking for something you can't find it, right? And the other time it'll be right in your face. Right in your face. Alright, so we just want to go with it. We're going to take our fingers right here. We know we need to attach it right here in that corner. Take our chenille stem, kind of even it up right there. You take your stapler and you staple it right there. You can do 2 staples if you like, because if it makes you feel better, then do it. You can do that. I'm going to turn on my glue gun because I don't have no picks for me to dip it in to put the glue here. And I want to put glue. I always like to put a little glue where I attach my chenille stems at, just for a little extra security. So we know we need a chenille stem there. So we put the chenille stem there, right? So we need a chenille stem there. We got that there. Make sure we got that sign right. Yes. Then we need another one like right in here. So, flip it over. You know we need it right there. Take the staple gun. Give it 2 good staples. There you go. Waiting for my glue to warm up. Flip it back over. You know, this one fits up here. We hold the sign up again. We got it here. Hold the sign up. We know we need one right up in here. You take your Chanel stem, try to even it up a little bit. Take your staple gun, and you get that staple down in there. There you go. Now we got to glue that down. So we know we're going to have, we got to set this aside. You can take off this little thing in the back. It don't matter. So you can take that off. You can also take off this little hook if you want to. It all depends on if you want to do that or not. You don't have to. But if you want to, you can. I may or may not do it. I haven't decided. I think I have like a little tiny screwdriver somewhere I made, because I can always use that on another sign. So just know you can take these little hooks off the back of the sign. You can use it for something else if you want to. Okay? By the way, yes, it is a Saturday. So cheers to everybody else out there. All right. This glue gun is warming up here. And it has warmed up somewhere. I can put some glue up here. Put a good dollop there. It's not totally heated up, but my glue is coming out. There you go. You set this aside. So now we want to make our bow, right? You guys know I love my easy bow maker. Okay? Love, love, love my easy bow maker. Okay, so if you don't have an easy bow maker, that's fine. You can make your bow by hand. But I really recommend that you get the easy bow maker. Really, really good tool. It really helps me out with my bows. My hands get tired holding ribbon in it. When I'm making my bows, I use the easy bow maker a lot. What I do is I take a zip tie out of my little trusty dusty Dollar Tree container. I got it full of zip ties, different sizes, from the smallest to the largest, so it's all in here. So that's what these are right here. I'll put these down here. So I put the zip tie and I put it in between this little line here, because this is what I use to attach my ribbon together, to hold it together. This is what I fold over like this, and then I zip tie it closed, right? This is what I use for my bow. Then, matter of fact, I put it across this way. I'm sorry. I put it across this way. I don't put it slide. I lay it this way, and then I put my Chanel stem across that way. So here go my Chanel stem, and I lay it across in there, because once you put the bow material in, you zip tie this around the bow, and then you use this to attach it to the reform. Okay? So you guys then let me know, what do you guys want me to do? You guys want me to do the burlap one, or you guys want me to do the want me to do the regular check? I think I'm leaning more towards, let's see. I don't know. I think I like them both. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the combination one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the combination one. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm messing around with my computer right now because it seemed like it's acting a little wonky on me. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it. So, alright. I can't see your comments because my screen went on wonky, but I'm here. When you come on, say hello, because if I can't see your comments now, I will return your comments as soon as I get off the live. I always check to see who comment, and I always return my comments. So please, when you come on, let me know who you are, where you're checking in from. If you're watching me on Facebook, please like, share, follow. Please definitely follow me and definitely share my video. Always comment, because I like to know who's watching me. I love that. And I definitely want to know where you're watching me from. So, let me get this one prepared. Let's see here. We're going to put them up here together. How about that? How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? Okay? I need to see my comments, and this is not letting me see my comments, and this is aggravating me, and I don't know why it's not letting me see my comments. But it's not letting me see my comments. It's not. I'm not happy right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not happy. Let's see if we can go back so I can see my comments. It's not willing to work with me right now. I'm not sure why, but hey. All right. Hello to everybody that's watching me. Hello, hello, hello. We're just going to pull some off this spool. And normally what I do is I pull my wreath in front of me. And I make a bow. I just make a bow. And I want to see how big I want my bow. Right? And that's about where I want it. I don't want it too much bigger than that. And that's about 4 or 5 inches. 5 inches. Okay? So, when you're doing your bow, you put your bow on your wreath. And you figure out how big you want it. And I think that's a pretty decent size right there. So that's a 5-inch bow. So we know the inch mark that we want our bow. Let's put this bow together. You don't have to put your ribbons together like I'm doing, but I'm just making both of them at the same time. That's all I'm doing. I don't really want it to be alternated. It's going to be alternated when I put it in. I'm going to separate them too. But since I'm making them all the same size, and I probably will do 6 to 8 bows, well, loops rather, then they're all going to be the same size. So I'm not even worried about that. My tails I probably will have down, and this is another way you can put it back on your grapevine wreath and see how long you want your tails. Now, you know you're going to have greenery here and here. Your sign is going to be diagonal across. So you may not want real long tails, but you want to know what? If you decide that you don't want tails, you can always cut it, but go ahead and make it a decent length. So I'm liking this length here that I have, and I think this is about 10 inches. So we have 10-inch tails. Yeah, 10-inch tails. You're going to gather that up. We're going to put it inside the bow maker, and we're going to give it a twist, okay? I'll pull the tails down to you. Keep the ribbons together. And we're going to stick them down into the easy bow maker. And go over to the 5 mark. And we're going to twist and push down. We do another loop. Pull this tail down so we can see the 5-inch mark on this side. Make sure your ribbons stay together, just like I did. See how they together? They're not too loose. And when you push it down, you give it a twist. Okay, when you get it down in there to the size that you want, you give it a twist. You put your ribbon together, like you see there, and you just match it up. Now you can, at this point, you can make it any. If you still want to keep them at 5-inch loops, you can keep them at 5-inch loops. If you want to change it and make it smaller loops, you change it and make it smaller loops. It's all up to you. You make it the way you want to make it. you're going to make another loop. We push down and we twist. Try to make sure that they're still together, and you're gonna have them twisting up. Don't worry about it. You can throw your ribbon on the floor if it gets in your way. It's not gonna hurt your ribbon. Don't worry about it. Make sure that's this way, and then you give it a good twist. Your ribbon may want to twist up on you. Just make sure you have it right. When you work with two ribbons at one time, it gets a little confusing, but it's alright. Take your time. This is not a marathon. I know the Olympics is on right now, but we are not running a no. You take your time. We're not doing Olympics here. We're crafting. Okay? That's what we're doing here, crafting. So you don't have to rush through it. Take your time. I think we only do maybe one more loop on each side. That'll make 4 loops, and that would be like 8 loops, really. That's a pretty big bow, but hey, we're gonna go with it. Why not? Go big or go home, right? We're gonna do something. Go big or go home. This black and white check look like it wants to curl up on me. Let's see. Doesn't want to turn. There you go. Make sure the good side is up. Yep. Go back out to the 5-inch loop. Pull that check in because it looks like it wants to knot in. Run up and give it a twist. And we're coming to the end. Well, the burlap and check is done. It's done. I think we got enough for one more loop. And that's perfect because then we got the little tail. There you go. Measured it right on. Make sure this is. You go back and look at that bow because it looked like it got a little messed up there. And that's what you do. If something looked like it got messed up, go back and check it. Make sure it's all right. All right. So we have our bow. And does it have to be absolutely perfect? No! Real art is never perfect. The lines are never straight. You know? The colors bleed into each other. It's okay. So you take that zip tie, you close it up a little on your bow. You see how I did that? You take a zip tie and it's closed a little bit on your bow. Here it is right here. I closed it up a little bit. Take this. We don't want to close it all the way, okay? So don't close it all the way. Take our ribbon, and we're almost done with that. Look, we only got that little bit of this ribbon left. Right? You take this out. You see it's like a little indentation where these 2 bars was holding the ribbon together, and that's where you want your zip tie to go. So you want to move your zip tie over just a little bit to fit into that indentation. Then you want to take your zip tie and pull that top part to the bottom because you don't want that showing at the top. Then you want to flip your ribbon over a little bit, turn it over. You want to press down and you want to pull that zip tie in, but still you don't pull it in extremely tight. You just make it a little bit more secure around your ribbon. And then you start fluffing out your ribbon a little bit, making sure your ribbon is kind of where you want it. You can hold on to your zip tie and your 2 Chanel stems or pipe cleaners, whatever you call them. And then you can pull these apart and fluff it. And don't fluff it too much right now, ladies and gentlemen, because you're gonna put it on your grapevine. So you're gonna be re-fluffing, but you can pull it apart. Go on the other side, do the same thing. Alternate what side your ribbon is on. If you got the plain buffalo check on this side and you got the burlap buffalo check on this side, then you just alternate because you don't want them all to be the same. You go on the other side, fluff up this bow. I think this combination came out great. I'm trying to tell you right now, I'm loving this. I'm glad I picked it. Too bad you guys didn't pick it. I asked you guys to pick it. Come on now. It's supposed to be you guys' decision, not mine. Look at that. Look at that bow. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alright, let's move this out the way. We're done with this. Now we can actually cinch in the rest of the zip tie, and it pulls the bow in just a little bit more. It just makes it sink in a little more because you've gotten your bow where you want it. We're going to be doing some more fluffing, so don't go crazy. And it's hard to not go crazy with fluffing. So you see me say not to, but you still see me messing with it, right? I tell you. Alright. And then you just cut up the excess of the Chanel stem. Throw that away. So, you bring back over your grapevine. You find out where you want the bow to get. And remember, we decided to put our sign over to the side, remember? So we want our bow over here to the side. So what we're going to do is, since our sign is ready, let's attach our sign. Let's go ahead and put it on. But hold on. Cheers. All right. Let's attach our sign. And you see what I did? I took that and it came straight through. Look how easy that was. I'm going to do it again for you. I'm sticking it through the little hole at the top. I don't know if you can see the little hole, but it's a little hole. Take the Chanel stem, stick it through the hole, you bend it. So it's sort of attached to the Chanel stem. You find a spot in the wreath that you want the Chanel stem to go through. It goes straight through. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? No problems. Easy peasy. Alright, let's do the next one. You just put it through the little hole. Okay, find a spot that you want it to feed through. That's the spot that it don't want to go through. I think it's hitting a big branch there. Yeah, it's hitting a branch. But it found the way through. You don't want to pull it all the way because you have to put the other one in. Find another spot. Put it on through. There you go. I'm not, if you notice, I haven't twisted nothing down yet because I want to make sure the placement of how I have it is where I want it. So I haven't attached anything down yet. Yeah, that looks good. And you keep adjusting. You keep adjusting. It's fine. Just keep adjusting until you find the spot, the good spot that you like. Remember, this is yours. Make it the way you want it. All right, let's see if I like the placement. Let's see if we like the placement. I'm pulling them down so we can see if it looks good. What do y'all think? I think it looks great. What do you think? What do you guys think? Think it looks great? Ooh, these grapevines make a mess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like your toddler in the playroom. Make a mess. I think it looks great right where it is. I'm going to start twisting it in. So I flip it over and I'll start giving a couple of good tight twists. Now, normally, just me, I'm not saying you have to do it. I normally have brown Chanel stems to match the color of my wreath. I normally do. But I don't have any brown Chanel stems, so I'm just using what I have. I'm not saying that's what you have to use at all. Use whatever you have, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I'm just using what I have. I'm not going out and buying anything. I had a lot of stuff here, and I'm just using what I have, and that is absolutely okay for you to do. Hey, everyone that's watching, thank you for watching. Once again, if you're watching on Facebook, please like, follow, subscribe. If you're watching me on YouTube or Instagram, please do the same. Like, follow, subscribe. Please check me out on TikTok. Hey, if you're following me on Facebook and Instagram, please go over to my TikTok and follow me there as well. I would greatly appreciate it. It just helps my business grow. It helps my videos be more available for other people to see. So the more people share my videos and the more people comment on my videos and the more people that follow me, that just helps Facebook know that my videos are worthwhile having other people see. So if you guys would help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just cleaning up my mess here. I clean as I go and I drop everything on the floor because it's just a concrete floor and all I got to do is sweep it up. All right. Now we want to attach our bow. We said we want to put our bow where it's diagonal with the sign. So we're going to put our bow right here in this upper corner here. Let's get our trusty dusty piece up. Hi, Irene. It's your first time. Thank you. Please watch me more. I have videos on YouTube, Irene. Thank you for watching. Where you watching me from, Irene? All right, we want to put our Chanel stem once again through the little plastic needle, the sewing needle, and we want it to be right in here. So I'm going to find a spot here, go through. All right, feed that through. Want to take the other end, feed it through, bend it over, find another spot down here. Got some big branches on this. Got to go through. All right, we got a spot. So before we tie it all down in there, we want to take a look at it. Make sure this is where we want it to be, right? That's it. What you guys think? I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. All right. All right. So you're going to give it a pull and a good twist, good couple twists. That's why I said you weren't about fluffing, you still on it. Give it a couple of good twists, cut off the excess, and you just tuck it down in. And remember, we're going to cover the, well, I'm going to cover the back in felt. I'm not going to keep y'all on for that, but I'm going to cover the back with felt. So look at this so far. Let's take a look at our masterpiece, y'all. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Loving it. I'm glad we went with the 2. I'm glad we can dovetail these ends for right now. Let's dovetail them. And dovetailing is just bending your ribbon where the 2 ends meet, and then you're cutting from where the fold is outward. Don't cut your hand. And I need to cut that shorter. So we just bending the ribbon, and we cutting from the folded end outwards. Okay? And that's how you get this dovetail, right? Get that dovetail. Let me show you. That's how you get that. I need to cut this just a little shorter. There you go. So I want it just to bump and hit my side. That's what I want. I'm gonna bring it back, my tail a little back further. There you go. Like I said, don't have to fluff too much because we're gonna fluff some more. We got the greenery to put in. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. You got the sign and the bow on, and it's looking good just the way it is. It's looking good. I'm liking the way it looks. What you guys think? But let's start with the greenery. Let's clean up a little bit. All right. And the reason why I clean up, ladies and gentlemen, like that, because I have these white flowers. And I don't want these white flowers to have a whole bunch of dirt in them. So that's why I'm kind of cleaning up the area as I'm going along. Because I just want to have the area a little clean. Now these florals I actually got from Michael's. And they were $7.99. I can't really remember whether I paid full price for them or not. I probably didn't, knowing me. I try not to pay full price for anything, but I could have. If it's something I really liked, I will pay full price for it. So we just want to, we're going to take it apart. I mean, in actuality, to tell you the truth, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take your bundle of greenery, bend the bottom to shape your wreath. You can stick this under your bow. Find a spot under your bow. And you can do this to it. Let me show you the other one. So if you don't think you have skills to place it on the grapevine, let me show you this trick. Come on. Come on, you watching? I'm hoping you're watching. I'm hoping you're watching. You take your bundle of greenery that you have, you bend it, and then you stick it under your bow. You find a placement under your bow, and that's where you stick it. Now it's not attached down right now, so I'm just showing you. But you fluff that up. Now mind you, okay, you fluff that up. Let me just fix the bow a little bit. Now look at that. Look at that with the greenery. Now, of course, the bow needs to be fluffed up a little more. Twist this greenery more into the grapevine. And we may just do that and not just stick the hydrangeas, the magnolias in there. Look at that. Look at that right there. There you go right there. Look at that. What you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. I think that looks good just like that. And then I just cut the flowers and I can put them in. Hey, let's go with that. I would like to show you guys different ways and like to show you how easy it can be to do a grapevine wreath. So you want to know what we're going to do is we're going to get some zip ties and we're going to zip tie these greeneries to this grapevine. Okay, we're going to push this bow up. We see the positions that we want our greenery in. Let me take a look here. Let me make sure this is where I want it at. This one right here, we can actually bend in more. All right, we move this bow out the way. We can take this like this because we know this is the size, this is the shape that we want. We take our zip tie and we take a couple of them. We're going to take one and we're going to wrap it around. And we're going to secure it. And we're going to take a couple of them. We're going to do it with a couple of them. That's one. We space it out every half an inch. This is two. And let's come over here. And we probably going to put one on the other side. And I'm going overboard. You don't have to put this many. You put two and you should be good. But I like to make sure, and I'm going to put one more on this side. Just to make sure. You take your pipe, take your wire cutters, cut them off. When I tell you a grapevine wreath of florals can be easy now, really, that's all you did, ladies and gentlemen. You attach two florals together with zip ties, and we're going to stick it in behind this bow. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stick it right in behind this bow. We're going to take it, put it behind this bow. That's all we're going to do. We're going to take it and put it right behind this bow. This is where how we want to attach it. That's it right there. That's it. Let me turn this around. And how we attach it is we run some more zip ties or Chanel stems, whichever one you want. You can do Chanel stems or zip ties. You just use your little trusty dusty little thing here and you run it through. Some people are like, oh, I can't get it through. Okay. I think I'm going to use a couple of Chanel stems to attach it. I think we only need two. And we just go, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right along the back, as you see the zip ties where we attached that. We picked up the bow, we put it snug to underneath right where the bow is attached to the reform, and then I'm going to find spots like right in here, and right on this side. So I'm going to wrap the Chanel stem like this. So it's going to go down here and go around the back here, and then it's just going to secure to the reform. I wanted you guys to see that. It's going to be around it, one in here, one in there, and I'm going to do it twice. So don't say you can't do it, because you can. You didn't see me cut anything apart. I didn't have to glue anything in yet, but I will. because I have to put my magnolia branches in, my flowers in. So I will be doing that. So we just took it. And as you can see, now my chenille stems is coming out of the back of this. I'm going to pull it real tight and I'm going to give it a good twist. Okay? A good twist. So we got it down there real good. And I can go ahead and twist this off because I know I'm not going to want to move this. It's where I want it to be. We take the other one. We can tuck this in under. We take the other one. Find the spot on the other side where we want to secure it. Use our sewing thing and do the same thing. Hey Teresa, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. I'm doing that everyday, Reef Girl, just like you asked. I'm glad you was able to check in with me. Alright. Just trying to find a good spot to get it through. Because some grapevines, you have to know that sometimes they're tight. They're woven real tight. And it takes a little bit to get through them. It's not easy all the time. Even with this, it's not easy all the time. Like, it's spots that I want it to come through. There you go. In the back. I don't want it to come through on the outside. I want it to come through on the inside. And it's tight. So you just have to pull it through. You know, you want it there. We got both of our chenille stems, but we pull it tight and give it a good twist. We want it to be tight. We don't want it to move. You can also put some glue on this if you like. Take your hot glue gun, squirt some glue around it. That way you make sure it doesn't starts moving or anything. I don't really think it's necessary, but hey, if it makes you feel better, go ahead and squirt some glue up there. Go right ahead. Tuck this down. Let's fluff out this bow again. Look at that. Alright, let's move this down. All of these have wires in them, so you can move them and put them where you want them. So don't be shy, just move them around. Put them where you want them. Move them right where you want them. Don't worry about it. And I got some more greenery on the side if we need to add some. You know, you always have a little bit of greenery, extra greenery somewhere, just in case you have to add some. But there you go, look at that. There you go. And we didn't cut nothing off. Remember, we just attached the greenery stems. That's what we did. We put them together with zip ties, and then we attach them to the back of the reef, and then look what we got. Look at that. I know the light is glaring off of it, but look at that. On my end, Teresa, I don't see the video keep pausing. It's continuous with me. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm watching the video on my phone and my computer, and I don't see it pausing. So now we want to add in our magnolias, right? Cut them off. And we're going to use all 4 of these. And these were $9.99, and if I'm not mistaken, I bought them from Hobby Lobby. If I'm not mistaken, they came from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if I'm going to use these leaves or not. Yeah, I guess I could. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to put it up there and I'm going to see how I feel. Because they're kind of far away from the flower. They're not really up there with the flower. And I'm placing them in right now, trying to see where I want them. So that actually has a leaf. Has 2 leaves. And then this one has 2 leaves. So let's see how we want this one to lay. What you guys think? You think that's a good placement? Because we don't want too much. And I have some more greenery at this little open spot right here that you guys can see. I got a couple of pieces of greenery. I have some of this that I can stick in. So I have some where I'm going to fill in some of these little holes. Okay, maybe it's your internet, Teresa. All right. Because it's playing for me. Now I know the other video that I wasn't on the right internet channel, and I know I was getting a problem with it, the other video, but this one seems to be playing. So okay, you know what? Let's glue that down. Now we look parted where we have the flower at, so you want to know where to stick it back into. Take your greenery, part your greenery apart, use your hands, hold it apart, move everything out your way. I know I want it to go right in there. And matter of fact, we can cut this little piece off right here. Don't need all of that. And we just take our glue. And we want our glue tacky. We don't need it like runny, super runny all over the place. We want it tacky. So we just take our magnolia leaf and we stick it right back down in there. That's what we do. Stick it right back down in there. That is gorgeous. And then you can pull your, bend your flowers. Like when you stick them in, this is your wreath, and you bend the flower up so it actually, you can see it. You don't have to leave it tilted down. Bend it up so when you put it into your wreath, you can actually see the flower. But magnolias, you know, these are droopy leaves. So they do droop. That's just magnolias. That's what they do. Alright, let's do the other side. We got those 2 in. And then this one, neither one of these have the leaves, I think. I think only one does. I'm just going to put this one here, which is fine. It don't have to have the leaves. And it don't seem to want to fit through the hole, so we're not going to worry about it. We can fit the leaves in later. We can fit it right behind it. Don't let it hang you up. Take this, you bend the bottom, find your spot. You see where you have that magnolia. You want it to kind of measure up to where that one is. It don't have to be perfect, remember. This is fluid. You know, your art is fluid, so it don't have to be perfect. But we do a test run first before we put them in. We bend the bottom, find a spot, push it down in there. This we don't want to go like this because and when you put it in, you'll see some open spots, and that's where you put all these little extra little greeneries at. Because now that I got these in here, I thought we can take those out. I see some open spots. But you can actually take some of this greenery and play it around, move it around, because remember you got that over there that you can mess around with. this one here, these little spots here. Matter of fact, let me see if I can put this to the outside. There you go. All right. There you go. This one right here, I didn't glue in yet. Cut out that end. And we're just about to wrap up because this wreath is done, ladies and gentlemen. It is done. Like I said, I'll probably add just a little bit more greenery around in between the flowers. I'm going to have that to the outside, but I'm going to have some more put into the inside. Remember, these are wires, so you put it where you want it. Let me just glue these down in there, and then we're done. I'm just going to add a little greenery here and there, and your everyday wreath is done. I just want to see my placement. Put it in my glue skillet over here. Bring this a little closer to me. Gotta get your glue strings. Then we get this one here. See what the placement is. You dip it in your glue and you stick it right down in there. And there you have it. Let me flip out this bow a little bit. And like I said, I'll probably take some of these. I have some of these. I'll stick some of these in. Maybe some of these, but not too much more. This is it. I just got to fill up some little empty little spots. And that's it. That's what you do. You take your greenery. You fill up any empty spots. You make it look nice and full. And there you go. And then once I do that, I'll cover the back with felt. And this wreath will be done. You guys love it? I hope you guys like it. Thank you, Danielle, Irene, Teresa, everybody for checking. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. You know, if you guys are following me on Facebook, please like, share, follow, subscribe. Please share this video so more of your friends and family members, neighbors may want to see what I'm doing. You know, if you're watching me on Instagram, please go over to do the same thing, like, follow, subscribe. If you're following me on YouTube, please like, follow, and subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what you guys really think. Do you really, you know, you guys, are you pleased with the wreaths that I'm making? Do you want to see me make more wreaths? Let me know. I really want to know what you guys' feedback is. I really weigh your feedback heavily. So this is what you guys picked for me to do. This is what we put together today. I'm hoping you guys love it. I think it came out great. I'm just going to fill in some little spots and I'm going to cover the back, and this wreath is finished. So thank you guys for watching me. I should be on in another 2 or 3 days. And matter of fact, I may come on tomorrow, and out of the 2 wreaths that you didn't pick, I'll let you pick which one I need to do next. Whether it's going to be the Christmas wreath or whether it's going to be the fall wreath. You guys let me know. A lot of you guys have already seen that video. If you haven't, please go back and watch that video. Thank you, Irene, for loving it. Go back and watch the video that I posted yesterday, where I showed you up close and personal the Christmas wreath, and I showed you the fall wreath. And let me know which one you want me to put together next, and that will be the next one that I do. Thank you, Maria, for watching me, girl. Love you. Let me know which one you want me to make next. So make sure you go back and watch that video that I posted yesterday and pick between the Christmas wreath and the fall wreath. Let me know which one you want me to make next, and I'll try to make that wreath for you guys. Let me pull up the camera here so you guys can see me. But thank you so much for picking this wreath. This wreath turned out to be great. I love it. This is our everyday pick that you guys picked that you wanted me to make. This is it right here, up and close and personal. So this is definitely going to be in my Etsy soon. I haven't posted anything right now because I am just trying to build up my inventory a little bit more. But if you see something like what's behind me, or you see something here that I'm doing that I haven't posted on Etsy, just DM me and send me a message and let me know that you're interested in it. I'll let you know how much it costs, and then I can post it on Etsy so you can purchase it from me. So until I see you guys next time, remember, go and watch the video that I posted yesterday and let me know whether you want me to do the Christmas wreath next or the fall wreath next. So when I come on in a day or two, I'll be doing the one that you guys picked. But until I meet you guys again, you guys stay safe. Bye.